Jennifer Day with Daylight Media. Today we are sitting down with GetToThePointTv, and we are going to be talking to the cast of Love's Got a Hold on Me, a wonderful stage play by Shoya Bowman that will be at the Harold Washington Center on October the 27th. We're very excited to see what Shoya, who is an author, producer, and playwright, is going to be bringing to the stage. And I am sitting down with the most fabulous Shoya Bowman.
Hi, Jean.
How are you?
I'm fine. Wonderful.
You are an author.
Yes.
A playwright. And a producer.
Yes.
Just to name a few.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And a blogger. And a mother. I'm everything.
Oh, that is amazing. I'm hearing so many great things from your cast.
Yes.
So I'm just wanting you to just tell me a little bit about what's going on with the play.
Okay.
So, you know.
Well, Love's Got a Hold on Me is my baby. I actually wrote it about a couple of years ago with my playwright teacher is Christine Houston that wrote 227. A lot of people don't know 227 was a stage play before it became the 80s sitcom. So Christine took me in under her wings and we worked on the play for about 4 months, and then this wonderful product was born. And just like my cast loves me, I love them the same. I'm just excited to be here. We're rehearsing today. I'm doing everything, producing, everything.
Wow. Well, you know, tell me a little bit about your phenomenal writing, because I know that has just, you know, from what I've heard, what I've read, the books, just everything that you've been doing with the writing. I mean, that's the basis of it all.
Right. It started, I wrote 2 books. I wrote a book called Issues. I wrote that in 2003, and it's a story of poetry. I mean, it's short stories and poetry. Okay. And I started writing due to failed relationships. So I decided I was going to get rich off these guys one way or the other, and it's coming true. No. Wow. So I started writing, and then Issues just evolved into Goodbye Don't Always Mean Gone. People loved the book, and they said, I could see this being a mini-series or a stage play. So I said, okay, I can too. So I started off with the stage play. So it's a story of 2 best friends that want to live each other's lives. One is married and one is single. And so it relates to both sides of the coin. And then Stacy, my single, sexy, promiscuous bombshell, is seeking love in sometimes all the wrong places. She runs into this charming, tantalizing Justin who just woos her. So they have this whirlwind of a relationship. And Kim, on the other hand, is married. She's settled, kind of bored, and a faithful wife and loving mother, but she kind of deals with the not getting enough attention at home. So she runs into her love interest, Lawrence, who woos her and gives her the attention that she so desires. And a lot of women can relate. So that's the premise of the story. And it's a fabulous, it came out in March, and it was a sellout. I mean, I was turning people away. Wow. And then it was just recently chosen for the Atlanta Black Theater Festival.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. We'll be there October 5th. I'm so excited. So that's it. And then back in Chicago, October 27th.
Oh, wow. How do you do it? I mean, tell me a little bit about, well, tell the audience, because I know a little, but I want to, you know, they want to know, you know, what are your passions? Like, what is something that they don't know about you that's outside of being a playwright and a writer? Like, what is some of your other interests?
I love traveling. I love shopping. I love cuddling up with my man. I finally found love. Love has a hold on me.
Oh, okay.
And so I like to, he spoils me and I love it. But being a producer is another angle that I had never even thought of going into. But I knew that I'm a little bit of a control freak, and I wanted to take total control of my project, because it's hard to give somebody your baby and say, here, feed them, clothe them, and you don't do it yourself. So I wanted to learn every facet of behind the scene, whether it was learning the role of the director, whether it was learning how to be a stage manager. So I wanted to get more involved, and I did that, and it's working. It's a lot of work, but it can be done.
Well, you know, just the balance and as an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
I know that it can be crazy. So what advice would you give to future entrepreneurs?
Follow your passion, stay consistent, stay current, and stay relevant. Always make your brand. Sometimes you have to shift some things, you know, and go with the flow and go with the times. You know, social media is a huge thing. I took full advantage of it because it's free to the public. So, you know, Facebook loves got a hold of me. We have a fan page. So I take full control, you know, access. I use all my resources, whether it's calling in friends. So, but for entrepreneurs, I would say always follow your passion because it doesn't feel like work. You're just doing something you love.
Right. And I always say that too.
Yeah.
I always say that if you do what you love for free, then the money will always follow.
Right. But I'm not doing what I love for free.
Make sure you get your tickets.
Get your tickets for love. Get a hold on me.
And what I also wanted to know in terms of, I know you have your co-producer.
Yes, Mel Robertson is my co-producer this time around.
Okay.
And then I have my stage manager, Shalisa Harvey, who is my right hand.
Okay.
She keeps me on track with everything. And then I also have my wonderful director, Nina McAlpin.
Oh, okay.
She's doing an awesome job. And what I like about Nina is that she helped me to see that change was good, you know. So change doesn't always have to be bad. And I'm learning a lot about choices and seeing how actors can use different choices and make a stage play look totally different from, you know, this time around, you know, because we had it in March, so this time it looks like a different play.
Well, that's great.
And then I also have my production manager, which is my man, and he keeps me on track. He does a lot of my promotions. Then I have my publicist.
Who would that be?
Who would that be? That would be Jennifer Okay. And then I have a whole crew of people, like about 7 other people who just come in and they just love me. They make sure they're volunteers. Their support. They promote. They do everything to make sure that everything behind the scenes is running smoothly.
Well, that is so wonderful.
Yes.
And I guess, you know, it is just amazing to have everybody working for the greater good.
Yes.
Having that support system.
Yes, because I didn't mention domestic violence is a really big component of the play.
Right.
So that's our cause, and that's what we stand by. We don't want men or women beating up on their mates. And then October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That's why it's important that we're doing this twice in October.
Yeah, and that is important. It's very important to let people know that it doesn't always show up physically.
No, it could be emotional, it could be mental, and it could be physical.
Yeah, but that's great.
But it can be. Because it could be something as slight as, you know, you look fat today. Yeah. That dress doesn't do anything for you.
Right.
Not me, but you know.
No, but I mean, yeah, but you know, and it's interesting because I think a lot of people run into people or they have relationships that may have those small triggers. And if they're not careful, that can lead to a lot of other things. So it's really good because I've worked with a lot of different playwrights. You know, we've talked to some of them.
Right.
Basically, being able to expose how it starts.
Yes.
And what pushes.
I write in the book because I was dating a guy and he used to say, if I chewed a peppermint, peppermint turns to fat, sugar turns to fat, don't eat that, you'll be too big, and that kind of thing. That can mentally mess you up, and then you like, I never want to see a peppermint a day in my life, you know, something that small, because, you know, that's how they do. They manipulate you mentally.
Yeah, and I think it's great. So tell us what's coming up. What's next?
What's coming up is I have a couple. October is a big month because we have October 5th. We're going to be in Atlanta, and then October 6th I'll be making a national television debut.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I'm going to be on a show with the 6 Brown Chicks, and I'm one of the chicks, and we're going to be on Ayala Van Zant's Fix My Life. And it airs on Saturday, October 6th, 9 Central. So that was a really, really interesting experience, one that I will never forget. And so we're in our healing process.
Okay, great. We'll make sure.
I want to give the show. You gotta see it. It's deep. She's powerful. She's an awesome person, and I'm just blessed in my life. And then after that, we're coming back home October 27th for Love's Got a Hold on Me stage play at Harold Washington.
It's wonderful. So can you just tell me, where does everybody get their tickets?
You can actually go online to www.lovesgotaholdonme.com and purchase your ticket, and or see one of the wonderful actors in the play.
Okay. Dress to Impress.
Dress to Impress clothing stores, one in Dalton and one in Evergreen Park.
And you have a lot of sponsors.
I have so many sponsors. I have Ford, local Union 551. I have State Farm Insurance, Michael Patrick's office, Billy Hardy, which is Mary Kay Cosmetics. I have Sexine Ice Cream. I have Bella Boudoir. I have Demita Buffington Law and Associates. I have, you name them, they'll kill me if I don't say them.
Get to the point, TV.
I have Get to the Point TV. I have Good Girl Studios. Look at my girl Rolana. She helps us out tremendously, allowing us to do rehearsals in her spot.
Okay.
I have so many. I have Alpha to Omega, my girl Robin. I have so many family friends that support me, and I love them all.
Oh, great. Well, I'm going to let you get back to rehearsal.
Thank you.
And again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm here with Jamila Amore, who is an understudy for the play Love's Got a Hold on Me. How you doing, Jamila?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yes,
and
always.
Thank you for sitting down with Get to the Point TV and Daylight Media.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. So now, tell us how it feels to be in this stage play. And
Well, I'm honored to have been asked to be a part of the project. I have a really good friend who likes to call me on the spur of the moment, and he's the only person, there's a few people, but he's the only person that can call me the same day and be like, okay, I need you today.
wow.
So that's kind of what happened, for me to just come in, and I'm just here to support the cast in any way possible.
Wow, amazing. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself and what inspires you to do what you do.
Well, actually, how I got started acting was through modeling. And it was more so during a rough time in my life. I chose to come out of my shell. I used to be extremely shy and extremely timid.
Okay. That's hard to imagine.
Yeah, you knew me then and know me now. It's like two different things. It's like the development of a butterfly. From out of the cocoon came what you see now. And then it was a process.
Okay.
And every step of the way has been something that helped me find more of who I am and become more comfortable in my skin, with my height and so on and so forth. But I started modeling, and the gentleman that I modeled with, he said, I'm going to put you in my play. And it's literally been where one thing led to another, and 7 years later I'm still doing it and have worked with some wonderful people. Actually, several people that's in this cast. I work with Mel Roberson, which is the friend who called me the same day.
I didn't say it.
Hi, Mel. I've worked with Darren, I've worked with Bridget before, and I've met and have been a part of other things with some of the other actors in the cast. So it's just an honor to be around such a pool of talent, and even to sit as an understudy. I don't take it as a demoting thing. I look at it as an honor, because in order for you to grow, you always have to be a student.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to observe, and also to support wherever I'm needed.
Well, wonderful. Well, we thank you for sitting down with us, and we're going to look for you on October 27th.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All right. Well, we're sitting down with Darren Roberts. How you doing, Darren?
Fine, thank you.
I'm excited to have you.
Thank you as always.
Yeah, so now I hear that you are playing a love interest in the stage play Love's Got a Hold on Me. So can you tell me a little bit about that role?
Yes, I play Lawrence, pretty much is the love interest for Kim.
Okay.
We have a cooking class together.
Okay.
And, I pretty much take interest in her.
What were you cooking, huh?
Well, I was cooking up some, aggressive ideas that I think she might like.
Ah, okay. Well, we don't want to give it all away, so we'll have to wait and see. So tell me, how did you get involved with the stage play, and how is it to work with Shoya?
Shoya is great. I really do enjoy and really be blessed and thankful for the opportunity to work with her. Kim, Bridget, who plays Kim, I did play with her before, and one day she called me up and said, there's this role for you know, a foreigner, I'd say.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Antigua.
Ah.
Antigua, Caribbean island. So you hear the accent, and that's where that's from.
Okay.
So she called me up and you know, said, you know, would you be interested in this? And I said, sure, I'll come and check it out. And I come and did a kind of walkthrough of the play, and you know, they give me the parts.
All right. Okay. And you know, tell me a little bit in terms of being inspired and having this role. You know, how did you prepare for it?
Well, it's definitely a new role to me. You know, playing a lover boy.
Okay.
It's definitely new, so I kind of have to, because I'm kind of a withdrawn person per se.
Really?
Kind of shy.
Okay.
You know, pick that up
I didn't know.
but you know, I kind of have to just, you know, gather myself, and you know, kind of when you have to play a character of a different role, you kind of have to become almost like a chameleon, you know, and adapt. So kind of have to just get out of my head and say I'm going to do this, and that's been fun. So.
Okay, well, we are looking forward to seeing you, and I thank you for sitting down with us, and I'm going to let you get back to rehearsal.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm sitting down with Dre Peoples, who is playing the husband of Kim. So we want to talk a little bit about what's going on. How you doing, Dre?
All right. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So tell me a little bit about the role that you have in the play.
Well, I play Charles. Charles is a self-sufficient businessman who overlooks his wife's needs. You know that kind of story. You know, and then she fades off and gets another romance with a cooking partner. But that's what allows her to do that when Charles doesn't really pay her enough attention.
Okay. Yeah, we know about that story.
Yeah.
Well, now, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what inspires you? And in taking this role, you know, how did you prepare for it?
Well, it seems like I've been getting typecasted as playing a lot of crooks and robbers and thugs and gangsters and dope dealers and things like that.
Okay.
We're always wanted like an edgy guy. Like I wouldn't say Charles is like, when you see the production, you probably in the beginning get the feeling that he's like a nerd, the nerdy type and all and that type of thing. But it's not actually like that. He's just caught up with himself and his work. You know, he's really into like taking care of the business and paying the bills. He's actually a positive character, actually.
Okay.
So that's how I wrote.
Well, great. And I mean, working with Shoya, I know she's amazing.
Amazing. I'm actually blessed to work with Shoya.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to, you know, how did you feel about, you know, with her being such a phenomenal producer and the direction of the play?
Well, she's got her hands in a lot of things. You know, she has a lot of books out. She's been doing this for a long time. You know, she's very well known. She's doing the TV. She had a TV show. You know, so and I've seen all of that. You know, and just to be able to work with her is phenomenal. I mean, it's different outlets. You know, you can go from here. You know, working with a wonderful person like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for actually sitting down with me, and I know you have to get back to rehearsal because we want to see this play on October 27th.
Yes.
And I cannot wait, and thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right.